Yo, what's going on guys? It's G Miners here, and in this video we are going over the first encounter in the Root of Nightmares raid, aka Cataclysm. I always edit these right after my team clears on day 1, so if this video helps you out, make sure to drop a like and sub down below real quick. Starting with this first encounter, you are going to have 3 pretty simple mechanics to do. First is using the Field of Light buff to place down nodes around the arena. Second is going to be killing Scions located around the arena in order to spawn in a Tormentor, and then lastly is simply killing these Tormentors to increase your wipe timer's duration. So starting with the main buff you'll be using, shooting the white orb with a mist around it that spawns in front of you will give anyone within the mist this buff called Field of Light, which lasts 20 seconds. From here, you'll need to locate node locations, which are indicated by these floating little sapling things around the arena, which will also be on a white plate. You need to enter these plates, and upon entering, you're going to see that the node starts forming. While the buff is active, you must shoot this node to create it, and then a line should point towards the next node that you need to go and shoot. Each time you do this, it will consume the buff, and you need to go back to the previous node to get the buff again. Note that the node where the buff is located will move as you plant more nodes, so always make sure to look for the one with the white mist. As someone on your team is doing this, each time the buff is picked up again after a node has been created, a set of 3 Scions will spawn in. You need to enter the bubbles around the Scion and then melee them to kill them. Scions located anywhere around the arena will prevent your team from being able to plant the next node and progressing, so make sure these die instantly. Lastly, upon killing these Scions, as I mentioned, a single Tormentor will spawn somewhere in the arena, which you can kill to extend the timer on Sweeping Terror. When Sweeping Terror hits 0, your team will wipe. This location of the Tormentor spawn changes, but will always be near where your team is located. The last major part to understanding this encounter is that you, as a team, are going to be moving very slowly across the arena. You're going to plant something like 4 to 6 nodes, requiring you to kill the same amount of Scion sets and Tormentors to extend your timer. Then Sweeping Terror will eventually disappear, and your team can clear the adds left in the arena. After this very small break, you will then start the next set of nodes to be placed down, and all you need to do is keep repeating these mechanics until you're across the arena. Our team found it easiest to have one player doing most, if not all, of the nodes by themselves, while 2 additional players focused on clearing the Scions and the adds near the player doing the nodes, and then the other 3 players just focused on killing the Tormentors because they're a bit tanky, and did general ad clear as well to extend your wipe timer. Commemoration, Arbalist, and Away Frame, as you can see me running, worked wonders here. And that is pretty much it. This is one of the easiest encounters in the entire game in my opinion, even with contest mode. The only hard part can be locating where the Tormentors spawn, but you can hear a loud sound cue that indicates where they are, so you just need to make sure you have time to kill them. And then locating the nodes and sources of the Field of Light buff can also be somewhat hard, but you'll eventually learn this pattern. Anyways, that is it for this guide, and if you want guides for the other encounters, check for my videos in the description below. I'm putting these out in order. Anyways, that's all for this video. As always, have a good one, guys. Peace.